Hey, everyone! Welcome back to Inspire Rise, where we break down the hottest topics shaping America today. From shocking political shifts to jaw-dropping tech developments, you won't want to miss this. Because let's be honest, trying to keep up with the news these days is like trying to eat soup with a fork. Every time you think you've got a handle on things, another story pops up that's even wilder and more confusing than the last. So, buckle up, because we're about to dive headfirst into the dumpster fire that is current events. Don't worry, we brought marshmallows. Let's dive in. First up, Donald Trump is back. That's right, he's somehow managed to wrangle himself a second term as President of the United States. Look, I know. For some of you, this feels like waking up from a nightmare only to find yourself strapped to a roller coaster going straight back into the same nightmare. But for others, it's more like winning the lottery you swore you'd never play again. Either way, there's no denying that Trump's return has already sent shockwaves through the country. It's like that time your weird uncle crashed your family vacation. You knew it would be chaotic, but you weren't quite prepared for the level of chaos he brought with him. We're talking about ambitious, possibly unhinged foreign policy moves that have world leaders scrambling for their atlases. We're talking about the resurrection of domestic issues we thought we'd buried in the backyard with a bag of lime. And of course, we're talking about enough Twitter feuds to make a teenager's head spin. Whether you're thrilled or terrified, one thing's for sure, the Trump era 2.0 promises to be anything but boring. And speaking of bold, possibly ill-advised moves, the US is revisiting its interest in Greenland. Yep, Greenland. That giant chunk of ice up north that everyone forgets is a thing until someone tries to buy it. Now you might be thinking, why on earth would America want to buy Greenland? It's literally just a giant ice cube. And to that I say, have you met America? But seriously folks, this isn't about some real estate mogul with a Napoleon complex trying to collect countries like they're Pokemon cards. This is about geopolitics, baby. See, Greenland sits on a treasure trove of natural resources, oil, gas, you name it. And with the Arctic ice melting faster than a popsicle in a sauna, those resources are becoming increasingly accessible. Of course, Russia and China are also eyeing up Greenland like it's the last slice of pizza at a buffet, which means America has to decide just how badly it wants to be the biggest kid on the Arctic playground. So, is this a strategic masterstroke or a geopolitical blunder waiting to happen? Only time will tell. But one thing's for sure, things are about to get very chilly in the Arctic. Chapter 3. Meta Fact or Fiction? Hold on to your tinfoil hats, folks, because Meta, the company formerly known as Facebook, just made a huge change. They've decided to ditch those pesky third-party fact-checkers and hand the reins over to the users with a shiny new community notes system. Now on the surface, this might sound like a victory for free speech. After all, who needs some stuffy old fact-checkers deciding what's true and what's not, right? Well, as much as I love the idea of a bunch of strangers on the internet determining the fate of democracy, let's not kid ourselves. This is the internet we're talking about, a place where cats can play the piano and politicians can say whatever they want without consequence. Giving the power of fact-checking to the people is like giving a toddler a loaded water gun. It might seem fun at first, but someone's going to get soaked, and it probably won't be pretty. So, will Meta's gamble be a win for free speech or a gateway to a misinformation apocalypse? Will we finally be free from the tyranny of truth, or will we all be swimming in a sea of conspiracy theories and cat videos? Only time, and the collective wisdom, or lack thereof, of the internet will tell. Chapter 4, Tech Titans and Trillion-Dollar Warships, the future is now. Now let's talk tech. First up, the SEC finally caved and approved those Bitcoin ETFs everyone's been buzzing about. For those of you who don't speak crypto, this means that Bitcoin is officially entering the world of traditional finance. It's like that friend you had in college who lived on ramen noodles and wore the same sweatpants for a week straight, finally getting a job and a decent haircut. But this isn't just about Bitcoin growing up and getting a real job. This is about the potential for cryptocurrencies to disrupt the entire financial system as we know it. And speaking of disrupting things, Nvidia just hit a mind-blowing $3 trillion valuation. That's right, trillion with a T. It seems like just yesterday we were all marveling at Apple becoming the first trillion-dollar company. And now Nvidia's out here casually tripling that. It just goes to show that in today's economy, tech is king. And if you want to make it big, you better learn how to code, build a robot, or at least invest in a good VPN. But hey, it's not all about algorithms and microchips. The Navy just unveiled its new high-tech warship, and it's a sight to behold. This thing is sleek, powerful, and looks like it came straight out of a science fiction movie. It's basically the love child of a stealth bomber and a Tesla, with a dash of Iron Man's suit thrown in for good measure. So buckle up, folks, because the future of defense is here, and it's armed to the teeth with lasers, drones, and enough computing power to make your head spin. Outro, stay informed, stay curious. Wow, there's so much happening right now, and it's clear that 2025 is off to a dramatic start. Trump's back, Greenland's on the menu, Meta's gone rogue, and the tech world is moving faster than ever. It's enough to make you want to unplug from the internet, move to a remote island and live off the grid. But before you do, tell us which of these stories grabbed your attention the most. Are you Team Trump or Team anyone but Trump? Do you think Greenland should stay put or join the USA? And are you excited about the future of tech, or are you secretly hoping for a robot uprising? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more updates.